Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Sleepy here, and welcome to a new episode in my discussion series, Consoles, Games, Collecting. This is episode 12, and the topic for today's video is all about special edition consoles. You know, those special consoles that had the special colors, special themed consoles and stuff. This was actually suggested as a topic of discussion in one of my older discussion videos from one of my subscribers, Xman777B. He suggested that I talk about this topic. I thought it was a great topic to discuss, and so that's what we're going to discuss it today. Let me know your guys' thoughts by leaving a comment on this discussion. If this is one that you feel a comment just won't do it justice, you know, you would like to film a video response, that'd be awesome. I'd love to check it out. I'd love to check out the special edition consoles that you have in your collection. If you do film a video response, I just ask that you guys let me know about it so I can check it out, and then I will post a link to your video response as a comment so other people can check it out as well. Now, I personally do think that special edition consoles are awesome. I own a few of them. I don't have a lot in my collection as I'm not a big console collector, but I do have some friends who are really into collecting console variants. You know, they have a bunch of them on display, and I've got one buddy that loves to collect Xbox 360 consoles and Xbox Ones and different PlayStation consoles. I know there's a variety of like different Nintendo Switches out there, some different Dreamcasts, some different original Xboxes out there. I know there's all kinds of different PlayStation 2s around the world and Nintendo Wii consoles. So there is a variety of special edition consoles out there, and I think they're really awesome as they are a way for you to collect a console that you really love, and especially ones that are themed. Like, I know there are some really cool, like, Gears of War, so people who are, like, massive Gears of War fans, there are different Gears of War consoles out there. Like, there is that really sweet Gears of War 3 Xbox 360 that looks just amazing with the red and just looks really awesome. So I do own a few consoles that are special editions that I'm going to share with you guys today. Like the first one here I'll share with you guys it's a real basic special edition console. It's not super rare or anything, but it was really neat. It is the Sega Dreamcast Sports Edition, which came in all black. So America, you know, we really just had the regular white ones, and then we had these black ones. But overseas and stuff, you know, they did get like the Hello Kitty one, and there's some other various Dreamcast Collector's Edition consoles that other countries received that we did not. Some different special ones that would have been really cool. But I thought this was really neat when they had released this, and I was able to get this used. I actually have a couple of these in my collection. I got used from thrift stores and game stores back when Dreamcasts were cheap. Now they're really expensive, and to get this box is a lot. I also have 4 matching controllers for this console, but I do love the Dreamcast, and I love this black color scheme, as I do love black consoles. They're really cool. I just like the way they look. And this one was awesome. I know some people don't like that it says Sega Sports on there, but it doesn't bother me, and this is definitely my favorite Dreamcast that I have in my collection. I do have a special edition Wii U. I do have the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker console. Now, sadly, the only thing really special about this console is literally the gamepad, which I have here. Otherwise, the console itself is just a normal black one. But the gamepad, which I have in this nice little carrying case here to protect it, does have the design of Legend of Zelda outlining the gamepad, and it's got the little Zelda symbol there. It's really cool and neat. I wish that the console itself would have been painted with like a Zelda theme on it and stuff. You know, it would have been really cool. Sadly, they did not. They kind of went cheap with it. I don't have the box or anything for it, but I did get this at one of my local game stores for a really good price. It was either last year or the year before, but I got it for a really good deal, as I wanted to have a backup Wii U console for my collection, and I was able to get the special edition one, so I got that. I do have another one that I'm going to have to take the camera here and show you guys. I do have it boxed and complete, and it's sitting up on the top of my shelf, so let's bring you guys up there. The Xbox 360, and it is my Xbox 360 Elite Resident Evil 5 Special Edition 360 console. It's literally just an Xbox 360, the old model, just red. It doesn't say Resident Evil or anything on it. It did come with the Resident Evil 5 game. It's pretty neat, but when it's compared to other ones, it's kind of a lackluster collector's edition, but it's still pretty neat. Still works today. Still have it in my collection. It's just currently sitting in the box, as I have a few different Xbox 360 consoles, so I have no need to play it. But it is up in there in the box, and it does work, and it is in good condition. It does have its matching controller as well. And now my final one I'm going to share with you guys is my favorite special console, and it is for my absolute favorite console of all time. And if you guys have followed me for a long time, you guys should know what that is. That is the original Xbox, and this is the Halo Special Edition console with the translucent green. Really awesome. They also had released debug kits in this color, and they also use this color scheme for the launch team editions, ones that they gave away, the partner edition consoles and stuff. But this is one that's my absolute favorite console of all time, and it's my favorite one in my collection. I love this translucent green color. I do have 4 matching Halo green controllers to go with this, and I got this years ago for dirt cheap. It was like 25 or 30 bucks from a game store that's no longer around anymore. I got a lot of games from that guy. He was a really good dude when he had his shop, and he helped me build up my collection, and he had this there, had no price on it, and it was either like 25 or 30 bucks. But at that time, you know, games were really cheap. You know, this is the like 2008 or 9 or 10, you know, somewhere around there. It was really a great time for gaming and collecting. It was so cheap at that time, you know, it wasn't going with the ridiculous prices they go for now these days, where this goes for like $200 and $300 online. If you had the box, it goes even more. Mine's in like amazing condition. I opened it up, cleaned it out. Since this one is a 1.6 revision board, I didn't have to remove the clock capacitor, which is nice. But I've been checking all my old Xboxes for stuff like that. But this is my favorite original Xbox. Now, I don't use it as much as I have my old Xbox that I use, but occasionally I do power on and play with it. But it is one that I really do love, and someday I would like to put it on display, because I just love this translucent green original Xbox console. It's just awesome, and my favorite of the special edition consoles in my collection. Now, there are a few other ones that I would like to maybe track down, as I have seen. Like, I wouldn't mind getting that Gears of War 3 Xbox 360 console. If I do end up picking it up, because I have seen it for like $130 at my local game stores, I plan to then just sell one of my other 360 consoles and replace it with that. I would like to get another Xbox One X, and there is some cool different collector's editions of those. I know there's a really cool Gears of War Xbox One console, and I really love that some of the consoles, like especially the 360 ones, like there's a Star Wars one that would be kind of cool to get, an R2-D2 themed one with a gold controller that's like a C-3PO. Those consoles sometimes make special noises and have special themes, like when you hit the button. I know like that starts up and has like, there's a Halo one has like a Halo theme, and like the Star Wars one makes like Star Wars noises, and the Gears of War has like a Gears of War sound that start and when you turn it off. So those have little added things to them that's pretty cool, that I really love that touch to detail. But I don't really go out of my way to get special edition consoles, only because they usually, you know, cost more than the regular console does, or by the time they're released, you know, I already have that console, and I'm not going to go out and spend a bunch more money for it. But if I can get them down the road later cheaper, you know, that's an option. And I am, you know, I do work on my goal of getting like backup consoles, and if I can find the backup console for a system I'm looking for a good price, you know, I definitely would pick it up. Like, I know they have like a white PlayStation 3 and a red PlayStation 3, so I would like to get at least one more PlayStation 3 console. So if I could find a special edition of that, I'd definitely like to pick it up. And like I said, I would replace some of the consoles I already have and just sell those off to pay for the special edition that I can find. But I do like them. I think they're really cool, but they're just not something I actively am going to collect. You know, like I'm not going to go out and get like, and have like 50 different Xbox 360 consoles, which, you know, I have nothing against people who do collect like that. You know, I have a few buddies who have like literally like a wall like I do of games, but they have a wall of consoles, and they have them all stand up, and they like the different ones, and they collect them, and they have the boxes separate, and they like collecting them, but they're not really using them. For me, I like to have my consoles and actually play and use the consoles. So I want to have like the consoles I play, but then I want to have like either one or two backups. That way I can ensure that I can play them. But, you know, I'm not going to go out of my way and collect a bunch of variants of consoles and have like 10 or 15 or 20 different like Xbox 360s or PlayStation 3s, because, you know, for me, it's just a waste of money just having a bunch of them sit on display. I think they're cool and all, but unless I was getting them for a really good price, I'd rather put that money towards games that I want to play, stuff for my collection and stuff. You know, I'd rather have that money go to things I really want than just have pieces to have on display, which I still think they're cool, but I'm not somebody that has to go out and collect a lot of various consoles that have special editions. You know, I know there's also special controllers as well out there. You can get those, and there's a lot of people that like collecting those, but that's also something I don't really go after, is like the special controllers, though I do like some of the different colors, but you know, that's for like a different video. But overall, I do love special consoles like my Dreamcast and my original Xbox, especially this, you know, the Halo translucent green that I have here. You know, I love special edition consoles, and I think they're really awesome. And they're really great too, though, if like you don't have that console, like, you know, the Xbox One is out and you don't have one yet, and you end up getting one of the special ones. You know, that's really cool. Sometimes, you know, like a game launch like Gears of War 3 did, and I know some people, you know, they got the game, so they got the special edition console because, you know, they loved the other ones, and they're like, you know, I might as well just get the whole package and get the special Gears of War 3 console with the game and everything, which it looks sick with the red color scheme and black. I really love it. So that is one I wouldn't mind getting and adding to the collection, or that Star Wars one. But if I do that, I will just get rid of one of my other 360s I already have in my collection, sell that off, trade it into the game store to help pay for one of those special consoles. They are really cool, and I would like to put some of those on display in my future game room. I just don't have any room here, but I do love them, and I think they are awesome. I'm just not someone, though, that goes out of my way to get a bunch of consoles. You know, I don't collect a ton of them just to sit around. You know, I like to actually have consoles that are going to be used and played. And like I said, you know, have a couple spare backups, but I'm not going to go out of my way and have like 10 or 15 of a certain console and just to collect them for the sake of collecting, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just not for me. You know, I like to be able to use my stuff and not just have it for display only. But, you know, if you're into collecting consoles, you know, that's cool. Like I said, I've got a few buddies who are hardcore into collecting those consoles, and they have a huge wall of like, I know one guy that he has like almost like every variation of the original Xbox and Xbox 360, and he's got some really expensive and rare consoles that he's found over the years, some import ones, some that have really limited print runs of the consoles, and some special ones that he's acquired over the years. Really awesome stuff, but it's just not for me and not how I collect. But I don't see anything wrong with that if that's what you enjoy collecting. But let me know your guys' thoughts on this topic. You know, do you guys like the special edition consoles out there? Do you love when they release special themed consoles, like a Halo console, a Gears of War console, a Zelda one, a Mario handheld, God of War one? You know, I know there's all kinds of different Star Wars. There's lots of different kinds of special edition consoles out there for various ones they've released over the years. And I know some people really love them. I know some people don't. But let me know your thoughts. Do you guys like collecting those? Do you actively collect them? Do you have maybe a large collection yourself of special edition consoles? If you do, and you do have like a video up, let me know about it. I would love to check it out and see the different consoles you guys have, because I do love them. I think they're awesome. Let me know. So let me know your guys' thoughts on this topic. You guys can leave a comment discussing it. You can film a video response discussing this topic. If you do film a video response, I just ask, please let me know about it so I can check it out. I would hate to miss it. And then I can post a link to your video as a comment here. Then other people can check out your video response as well. Again, X-Man 777B, thank you so much for this suggestion of this topic. It's a really cool topic that I definitely agree with. Would be a great one to discuss here. If you guys have any suggestions of any other topics you would like me to talk about, leave a comment letting me know, and I will definitely add it to my list of topics to discuss in this series. I want to thank you guys for watching. Take care. You guys have an amazing day, and Sleepy will see ya next time.